I wanted to be a DP when I was at art college, but I didn't have the confidence. I was too young. But I met this other cameraman. He was shooting his graduation film, and I kind of manipulated my way onto his film because he didn't have electricians and stuff like that. So I got into the lighting department. But I put the lights up because you do that as a student. And then we were shooting music videos and this, all sorts of little things. I just became his kind of lighting guy. I was just soaked everything up, and I worked my way up to being his gaffer. Then I also worked with other DPs as an electrician, where I just worked for 7 years, solid. That was my learning curve, which was massive. And then I moved up to being a DP when I was 27, I think. You know, when you've got a big job, well, Panalux have to do it, because they do, because they've got the stuff. You know they've got the stuff. There's a familiarity there. I know the gear inside out, and the scenarios we only recently started using because I did a film at the end of last year and we needed a very, very big source because it was a location that had 3 windows down 3 sides. I think it was Mark Taylor was the gaffer on that, and he suggested these, and we needed to put them on a crane, and it needed to be big source. If it was big enough, it could block the sun out, because sometimes you needed to block the sun out, and it did. If you just moved the lamp closer. And obviously the light can be, who knows what the light's going to be like on a winter's day in England. I mean, it can range from really, really bad to really, really bright and beautiful, so who knows. So it was a tricky scene to shoot, and we had them on a crane, big crane on one side, and then scissor lifts all down the other side, and then another crane at the other end. So it was the only way to do it in the end, and it worked really well. I'd never used them before, and they worked really well. This kind of relationship goes back 20 years. Ever since they became Panalux, I've been using their lights on jobs, from a van full of lights to 6 trucks full of lights.